Well, I'll tell you what, whoever coined the phrase, there are no guarantees in life, obviously they did not know Marcia Crowley. Because I'll tell you what, one thing that there is guarantee, you are guaranteed to enjoy any kind of recipe that she makes.
Well, thank you.
Welcome back to another edition of Meals from the Field. And yes, joining me as always, my friend and partner in crime, Marcia Crowley. Good to see you again, Marcia. And as we said, by the way, thank you for wishing me a happy birthday before I came in. She wished me a happy 50th birthday. Thank you so much.
You're not quite as old as America.
No. But yes, we are celebrating another birthday today, and that is America's birthday, 4th of July. So we have some good recipes that you've actually created. Yeah, you always have good recipes. Always have good recipes, and we're actually pulling one out of the archives that was a fan favorite that we're going to do again. Yep. So let's go ahead and get started.
It's a tomato pie.
Okay.
And I mean, every Southern cook needs a tomato pie recipe, and this is a really good one. All right, you have a deep dish pie crust, and you bake it according to package directions, or you can make your own, and you know I don't do that. So, and this is 3 large tomatoes that have been drained in a colander because you want to get some of the juice out of it with a little bit of salt. And this is, I did drain it, but obviously not that good. Spread that in the bottom of the baked pie shell. Yeah, I think we did this maybe 3-4 years ago. And I make it every summer, a couple of times.
They all start running together after a while, Marcia.
Well, you know, some are just better than others. All right, you get the idea there. I don't want to get all that juice in there. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way.
Okay.
You're going to top that with 1/4 cup of chopped onion, and these happen to be Vidalias because they're in season. But you don't have to have a Vidalia onion. I'm going to give that to you. And then you're going to top that with 9 chopped fresh basil leaves, which, you know, if you have a garden, you might have basil in there. That's really good. All right, then you're going to top that with salt and pepper. And I didn't spread that out real good, but oh well. Okay, and I had a spoon. I don't know what I did with it. There it is.
Something is ready.
Something
the alarm
is
just
ready.
went off.
And this is a combination of half a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of cheddar cheese, and a cup of mozzarella cheese. And you're going to just spread this on top of the tomato pie.
Okay.
And in the real world, you're going to spread it to the corners, but in the essence of time, we'll get that later. Then you're going to bake this at 350 for about 20 minutes. Until the cheese starts to melt and it gets warm. And I'm telling you, it's a treat, and it's good leftover.
Now, do you want to spread the cheese out?
You want to spread that out
Okay.
to the corners of the crust.
To the corners of the crust, okay.
Yeah, that
as
would.
you said. All
In the
right.
essence of time, we're not going to.
And we're going to speed things up to the next recipe.
All right, this next one is an Orzo salad. And for those of you that don't know what Orzo is, or you've seen it in a recipe and it's intimidating because you don't know what it is, it's rice-shaped pasta.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is, rice-shaped pasta. You cook it just like you do regular pasta with a little bit more salt.
All right.
All right, this was a cup of uncooked, so this made about 2 cups, I guess. All right, you're going to add to that a 1/2 cup of red onion. Here again, you could use Vidalia onions. I just did this for color. 1 squash, raw. And people have squash in their garden now. 1/2 of a large cucumber. They have those in the garden now, hopefully. A little jar of pimento, only because we put pimento and stuff in the South because it's colorful. If I can get that out of there. I think I can. And, you know, you could use red bell pepper in here, or leave it out, or whatever. This is a very versatile recipe.
All right.
And these are frozen sugar snap peas. The fresh ones are like $9 a pound, and that one's not going there.
No.
So these are frozen, thawed sugar snap peas, and this really adds a lot of flavor to this. And then you're going to add.
You put a lot of stuff over here. You're trying to tell me when to do
trying to
dishes
tell you,
after
yeah,
this?
you get to do
You're
the
going to make me
dishes.
work?
Yeah, you get to do dishes today. And this is tarragon and fresh chives.
Okay.
Like 2 tablespoons of each. And I've made this, and I've put shrimp in it. I've put asparagus in it, but we don't grow asparagus in Georgia. And the dressing is lemon zest, lemon juice, and olive oil.
All right. Go ahead. Give it to me.
There you go. There you go.
Add
You
that
better
to my
get
wash
busy.
list.
And you can make this ahead of time. Like I said, it's really good with shrimp in it or chicken, or you could swap out the vegetables. But the orzo is, if you haven't tried it, it's worth a try.
I wish you could literally smell the freshness.
It's the fresh herbs.
Gosh, that is awesome. Yeah, there you see the finished product there. Here, you might actually be able to smell that through your TV.
You might be. Smell-o-vision.
Good one, I like it.
All right, the last one is a red, white, and blue salad.
All right.
So we've got 2 cups of fresh watermelon, and I put them in balls, or you can cut them in squares, or I think I saw somewhere where you could do them in a star shape, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. So this is a half of a Vidalia onion sliced, which you wouldn't think onion and blueberries and watermelon would go together, but it's really good.
That's awesome.
This is a half a cup of Georgia blueberries. All that's in season. Then we've got a cup of homemade croutons, and you just buy, this is ciabatta bread, which you can get in the deli, and you just put it in the oven for a couple minutes to kind of crisp it up.
All right.
So there's that. Whoops, try not to break anything. This is basil and mint, feta cheese, and you're just going to serve that. Put a little store-bought balsamic vinegar over the top and serve it. And it's really delicious. Those are strange ingredients together, but it's really good.
Good stuff. And there you see the finished product there. And of course, folks, we hope that you have a safe and happy 4th of July. And if you would like to create these recipes for your guests on 4th of July, you can do so by logging on to farm-monitor.com. Head on over to the recipe section. Again, we've got a lot of good recipes. If maybe this stuff isn't your thing, you want some other ideas, plenty of stuff on there.
There's a ton of recipes. We've done a lot of recipes.
We have. We have done our job, and I have to do my job by doing dishes right now because she just put me to work. So anyway, Marcia, good to see you again. As always, you have a safe 4th of July. You as well. We'll see you next month.